Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the home team. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Brock Huard with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're off from San Antonio. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Another carry for him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. Now that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win, enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. The interception, not finding the end zone, that's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up.
Air it out on 3rd. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
They're out now, ready to punt it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The big play, that's him 17 yards. That's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
37-yard line.
Here's a design run. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down, they'll run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that ties stuff in the run.
And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got 3rd down. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. He put everything he had into this, and he hauls in the interception. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, Parker, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Home team, nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the third time's a charm for them. They find some success. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Getting 25 on that play. And that means first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has this down to the 34. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
San Antonio, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the right side. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Five men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option here. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
San Antonio, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds it. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Second quarterback run here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big
touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll try this extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. A dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
Extra point attempt coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. There's a dive up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Made at his 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Even 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. All the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Caught near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
In the red zone now. Catch made. He has the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys tie things up at 14. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He only can get it a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Receiver in motion, he's headed right.
2nd and 7.
The give now out of the shotgun. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from San Antonio coming up. Punt team on the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Shoots away from one. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. And now we'll see them try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Another throw here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
Brings up third and
They'll throw. Third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
for the Saints. First down. A gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
And 4 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Scott. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Looking to throw on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
and the Saints.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Setting up to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Eagles in the NFC East. And here's the Eagles running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles are going to wind up winning by 17. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is the Lions wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time to go down, but you always root for the guys filling in. Who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Escapes a defender. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 35. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going for himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. A give now from the gun. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
The 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Running in the red zone. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To number 85. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Working now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down near the 30.
The Saints, 1st down. A gain of 43 yards. 1st down, Saints.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Pick up with 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He dodged the tackle. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. The home teams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Football's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Saints, 49-yard line.
They give it to him again. He brushed him off with ease. And he goes out a little short of the 40. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. Second and 3 now. Look on the drop here to Dobbins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And in he goes for the touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
Visitors 20.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it along the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Now run here from the gun. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Now we're on the counter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Saints offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Saints, first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Saints, first down.
Give now to the running back. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offensive line fast.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Hand off now from the gun. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now a give running right. Keeps away from 1. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Now We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and they're going to have a first down now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. These guys very close to an 11th win this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.